How did Trump suggest killing superstorms back in 2019?
Oh, this is one of his greatest hits.
Yeah.
Shooting them with a gun?
Close.
What is it?
A
Very
big gun.
close.
Special nuclear weapon gun.
Nuclear weapons.
Point.
Nuke 'em
I'll
from
give you
space.
both points. Double points.
Thank you.
Yay.
According to Axios, at a White House briefing, Trump said, quote, "Why don't we just nuke them? They start forming off the coast of Africa. As they're moving across the Atlantic, we drop a bomb inside the eye of the hurricane and it disrupts it. Why can't we do that?"
It's a fair question.
Yes, when you are 12. For bonus points then, why can't we nuke a hurricane?
I know why.
Why?
Because it's too awesome.
Yeah.
No, most hurricanes literally have the same kinetic energy as almost 5-10 nuclear bombs. So dropping a single nuclear bomb into something that is the equivalent of bigger nuclear bombs, you cannot eradicate a thing with the thing. That would be like trying to put out your oven with a flamethrower. Like, it does not work in that way. The amount of kilojoules, most of the kinetic energy that manifests from a hurricane is really only 10% of the actual potential energy that is within. Y'all don't know this shit? Where? Like, a hurricane's like a huge energy ball, and the wind that just decimates everything, that's only 10% of what it can do. A hurricane is holding back. Like, yo, I could fuck you up worse, but I won't. And then when the bomb explodes, now you have 200-mile-an-hour irradiated winds blowing on shore. And here's Bobby Brown telling Larry King about his supernatural tenderoni.
It was a ghostly person.
And you had sex with the ghostly person?
Yes, I had no choice. I was mounted.
Oh, she mounted you?
Yes.
Bobby Brown was actually being very PG. He told the story in his memoirs, and in the memoirs, Bobby wrote, quote, "I looked up and in the mirror, I could actually see a white woman straddling me on the bed. The sensation felt exactly like sex. I could feel my penis inside of her and everything. It was not a dream." Then Bobby added, "I'm not making this up, and let me add this. This was before I ever touched any drug besides weed and alcohol." It's never a good look when you have to tell a story and go, "But this was before the crack." Do y'all think that's true? You think ghosts out here like trying to like get freaky with us?
I think that Bobby Brown cannot tell when he is sleeping and when he is awake.
I believe Bobby Brown. Them ghosts be wild. I had sex with a widow and the husband showed up. That's not a joke. I know we have a game to play, but I'm just telling you, all right? Like, we was getting ready to do it, and I caught a Charlie horse, and I heard something whisper, "Stop it!"
Michael, is he kidding or not?
I'm trying to figure it out.
No, I'm Macon, Georgia, 2003. I got a Charlie horse in both legs, trying to have sex with a woman with a dead husband.
I believe him.
I'm not lying.
How long
No,
had
we're
he been...
moving on.
No, I'm not. How long had he been dead?
5 months.
5 months.
Yeah.
5 months? Yeah, it was.
That's respectable.
Wow.
Next up, we've got...
When you met, how long did it take? How long did it take for it to come out that she was a widow?
The fact that she was a widow turned you on.
That's
Just
what I'm
say
getting
it,
at.
boy.
And was this before you touched alcohol and weed?
Oh, yeah. This was before the crack. When Quaid spoke at the Trump rally about law and order, Leah Thompson retweeted a clip with the caption, quote, "I was engaged to him." Thinking face emoji. Hashtag vote blue to stop the stupid. Hashtag crime is actually down. She regrets having sex with him, and she had sex with Howard the Duck. The wildest answer of the night might have been this one.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there.
The question was, what's the most racist thing you can think of?
The question that prompted Trump to scream about eating dogs was,
We're going to turn now to immigration. Why did you try to kill that bill, and successfully so, that would have put thousands of additional agents and officers on the border?
They're eating the dogs! What was the fake name of the head of the Taliban that Donald Trump cited during the debate?
He picked the most obvious name to make up for the head of the Taliban. Abdul.
Oh, man!
Points.
Dang it!
Here's Donald Trump freestyling the Taliban leader's name.
Abdul is the head of the Taliban. He is still the head of the Taliban. And I told Abdul, don't do it anymore. You do it anymore, you're going to have problems. And he said, why do you send me a picture of my house? I said, you're going to have to figure that out, Abdul.
I don't know who Abdul is, but Trump is not playing around with his ass.
Got to figure it out.
Here's the thing, he is one of the finest improvisers on the planet. I will give him that.
It's straight up freestyle.
Yeah, he just improvises the whole thing.
I talked to the head of the Taliban, Abdul. I talked to the president of Mexico, Jose. I talked to the head of France, a mime croissant. It's off the dome. It's just irresponsible. Does he owe the Taliban an apology? No.
Good.
If you pass out at a Trump rally, what do they give you to wake up? Like, what do they put under your nose?
I think it's just they say immigrant, and you go, whoa!
I heard when Trump passed out, they just put they put a McChicken under his nose. Either that or stripper lotion. You know the one.
Stripper lotion?
Yeah, you know the lotion.
I don't, Roy.
Sam, you know what I'm talking about. All the strippers smell a certain way. They all have the same lotion.
That's what I've read. I've read that, yes. I don't know. I've read that's true.
Is that real? All strippers smell the same.
Y'all have never smelled cucumber melon before. Apparently, everybody up here is a Christian, except for me.
Yes, I am very much a Christian. I'm a big fan of Jesus Christ.
First up, political commentator Van Jones. 3 facts about Van Jones. He was once rumored to be dating Kim Kardashian. He's appeared as a newscaster in The Dark Knight Rises. He once performed the Heimlich maneuver on Mike Huckabee. Which one is the truth?
My strategy for this is always the same. It's just whichever one I want to be true, that's what I go with. So I want him to have given the Heimlich to Mike Huckabee. I want that more than anything.
Number 1.
The answer is Vance was once rumored to be dating Kim Kardashian.
Yay!
Vance and Kim met at a criminal justice reform summit, and he helped her out when she was getting her law degree. So people thought they were hooking up, but they put the rumors to bed when Kim guested on his podcast, where Van called the experience the best rumor ever, and Kim called it funny.
Kim Kardashian has a law degree?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah, she went back to law school about 7, 8 years ago and then fought for the advocacy of freeing wrongly convicted black women in prison.
Did she pass the bar?
As far as I know, if not, she bought the bar and she got money. They were doing a lot of criminal justice reform, and then they met together, as you do in any rom-com, at a criminal justice summit.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I couldn't help but notice you over there fighting for justice. The name's Van. So Republicans made a big deal about Britney liking a Trump post a few weeks back, but Thursday, her husband Patrick clarified he's not endorsing anybody. Because if there's one thing a 3-time Super Bowl champion needs, is to have an issue in politics in week 2 when you've already been exposed for not having a core receiving group and you should have lost the Monday Night Football game, but his foot was...
Roy? Roy?
I didn't have no money on the game.
Okay, that was my question.
Yeah, feels like it.
I didn't have no money on that
sure?
game.
Roy?
You sure? We don't tell fibs.
I'm gonna check your DraftKings account, so you tell me.
Answer, Melania Trump once did a commercial where she voiced the Aflac duck.
Wow.
I love the gasp that just came over the room. She did? In 2005, Melania appeared in an ad where she traded voices with the iconic insurance mascot.
If If you're hurt and can't work, Affleck can help pay your bills with cash.
Genius! And her? Affleck!
That's a great commercial.
That's the first thing she's ever did when I was like, Melania!
I mean, if you'd have told me that Melania had her brain swapped with a duck in 2005, that would have explained a lot.